Hi y'all, this is Susan Godfrey from SusanGodfrey.com. I am here again to show you another quick little craft. Let me get the camera scheduled right here. Okay, today what I'm going to show you real quick, and this is a really quick and easy project, we're going to make a purse card. Now purse cards are very, very simple. You just need two color coordinated pieces of paper. This is from, I can't remember what the name of this kit was. Hang on, let me look. It's from Bella Boulevard. It's called Halloween Magic. And I have used it already, as you can see, for another project. And so I only need a piece of this paper. It needs to be cut down to 12 inches long and 6 inches wide. So I'm just going to go on and cut this down to 6 inches with my cutter here. Line that up. It's really good to use two-sided paper on this project so the inside of your card has some pretty pattern as well. So we have a 6 by 12 piece of paper. On the other piece of paper, we're going to cut this down to 6 by 12 as well. Let me get it in there. Line it up. And we're just going to cut that straight across. And then we're going to cut this in half again, so we have a 6 by 6 square. Now this time we're going to cut it on this cutter that I'm using. It's from Our Memories from Life. You can cut it where it scores it, where it makes a straight cut, or it makes a wavy cut. So on this one I'm going to slide it over to a wavy cut to get that nice, cute little wavy cut. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can hold it up to the paper so you can see how it is kind of a wavy cut, which will just add a little bit of dimension to the card. So we are done with the paper cutter, so we can move it out of the way. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you need to decide, first of all, which is the front and which is going to be the inside, which is going to be outside and which is the inside. So I'm actually going to make this pretty floral. Can you see that really pretty? We're going to use this floral for the outside of the card, and then on the inside it has this orange tonal diamond. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to fold it in half. Now we're going to fold it right sides together first. Okay? And then we're going to fold it in about an inch up. You can eyeball it or you can measure it out. Whichever works for you is fine. So you're just going to do like that. And then I go on and fold it again over on this side just to get it good and scored. So then you're going to fold it. See, it's going to leave you a little kind of a W shape or an M. I'm going to fold it in half and just make sure it's good and scored well. So I have this little tool here that's from something else, but I'm using it to score it. And I'm just going to hold it down there and just really get it where it's good and flat. This allows your purse to actually stand up on its own. So we're going to set this aside for a minute, and we're going to make the top part of the purse. To make the top part of the purse, you're going to take this 6-inch square and we're going to fold it in half. Because it has this little ruffled cut on the end, it's not going to be all the way totally in half. So it's going to be folded like this. And so now we get to the very simple part of putting it together. We're just going to use a tape runner, and you're just going to run some pieces of tape across the part that's going to be the back. So you've got the ruffled part right here, and so this is actually going to be on the back part of the purse. Oops. It'd help if I turn the tape runner in the right direction. So as you can see, I just put tape all the way around. And so now we're just going to attach that to the purse, the body of the purse, the top of the purse to the body of the purse. You're just going to line it up in the corner so it's even and press it down. And so now what you have is this. Now, the card works like this, of course. These are really great for invitations, especially for little girls, invitations to birthday parties and things. So it arrives like this. We will attach a piece of Velcro right here, and I'll show you that in a minute, and it'll open up. Then it'll open up, and then on the inside you mount with white cardstock or white paper or coordinating paper, whatever you want to do, your message. Now I'm not going to do that part today. I'm just showing you the basics of how to get this made. So you've got the purse. It looks like this at this point. So we want to embellish it a little bit. As you can see, it perfectly stands up on its own. So we're going to want to embellish it, and we want to do that with a couple of different things. We want to, of course, do something here on the front because it's really kind of boring. So you can do something as simple as a flower with a button in the middle, and that's what we're going to do on this one. And then, of course, you have to have your purse handles. And so for the purse handles, we are going to use this really cute black dot for the handle. This would be, since this is Halloween paper, this would be a cute invitation for a Halloween party. Picture it with, you know, some other that's really, really Halloween-y kind of pictures. Or if you're doing a princess party, do it in pink and sparkly pinky. So there's all kinds of different ways you do it, but the basic is you just attach those two pieces together, and you have a place where you can put the invitation and all the information. So let's go on and finish this up. So like I said, this is the basic of the purse. We're going to cut out a length of ribbon, and I just kind of eyeball it and just cut that right there. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of the tape runner on both sides, and they're going to fit right here on the inside of the card. Can you see I do it right there in the corner? You're just going to swing it around. No, I'm not a pro. I'm just a mom who likes to craft. And so it just fits in there just like that. And so now you have a purse with a little handle. So now we need to finish this up. Now I forgot to get the Velcro out, so I've got to get the Velcro. If I can get it. It's on a high shelf, so I have to reach. So you just want to get these little Velcro dots. They're not anything fancy. They're very inexpensive. You can get them at Walmart. Any place like that. You don't have to get them at a craft store. You can get them at Walmart. So you're just going to put the male and the female parts together, and then they're going to put them right there on the inside, and then you're just going to press it down so they're even. And so now it's sealable. Oh, thank you. It's sealable. Yes, I love 31. 31 is another one of my addictions. Yes, male and female parts. If you'll notice on Velcro that there's kind of the part that's a little rougher and the part that's softer, I just always call them male and female. How often do I craft? I try to craft at least something 2 or 3 times a week. So sometimes every day if I can. Unfortunately, I can't. I mean, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I homeschool, and I am a college student for the first time after 27 years of being out of school. I spent the last 25 years pretty much being a stay-at-home mom to my boys. I have a 22-year-old and a 11-year-old, and so I'm a single mom as well because my husband passed away last year, and so I try to do it when I can, but I can't always. Obviously, I have a million other things that I have to do from time to time, so I have to do other things like clean house and go to school and, and teach my kids. So I don't craft every day, but I try to. I try to craft at least over the weekend and sometimes during the week. Anyway, so that's how the purse looks together right now. Like I said, it's really boring here on the front. Just really, really boring. For sale these? Do I sell these? Is that what you're asking? Actually, I don't. I have never sold them. I have never really sold any of my crafts. I just make them for other people as gifts and for my own personal enjoyment. Anyway, I had a button, which is now gone missing. But we'll get another button. So, to contact Hallmark stores. Do you think they would actually buy these? They're really simple, though, to put together. So now we're going to go in and put this. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm going to put this little white flower on the front, and then I'm going to have to go run and find another black. Oops, I'd help if I'd put the flower up. I just tore that flower. Darn it. See, I'm not a professional. I just pretend like I am. Let me actually get a flower that has all of the petals really quick. See, I have a few flowers. Can you see? You think really I could make millions? That would be nice. As you can see, I have a few flowers. So I'm sure I can find another flower in here. There's one right there. Another little flower. I'm a little bit addicted to paper crafting, so I have lots of supplies. Okay, so I'm going to try this again without tearing the petal off. We're going to put a little bit of the tape runner on there to make it sticky, and then we're just going to put it right here on the center. No, actually, I've never done Stampin' Up. I'm actually use Anthology by Lisa Bernson, and I use our Memories for Life and Heritage Makers. And so you've got this cute little flower on here. So now we're going to put a button to finish it off because it looks funny without it. And like I said, I don't know what happened to my button. As you can see, I really am a professional. Okay, but I have found in this dark room, I had to turn off the light over my desk because it was giving weird lights on the table, making it hard for y'all to see what I was doing. Okay, so now that's a brown button. Darn it. My life for a black button. Black button, black button. I have a few buttons too. You want to see my button collection? That's about 2 inches of buttons, so it's probably better that I bring it over here so I can see. Let's see if I can find a good black button. There's a simple black button right there. Oh, I'm such a geek. I'm sorry, y'all. I might try selling my craft. I haven't really been able to do much down here because we just moved here where we're at a year ago after my husband passed away, and to be closer to my parents so they could help me with the kids. And before, we lived out in the boondocks, and there was no place I could sell it. I mean, we were half an hour from the nearest town of any size. There was a small town that was about 15 minutes from where we're at. So everywhere it took me 15 minutes to get to anywhere, even to grocery store. So there wasn't really a good place for me to sell it. But now that I live here in a town, in a good sized town, and I know that they have little craft shows and they have all kinds of little things that they do, that Christmas sales and that sort of thing, I may consider doing that. Okay, so we're going to put the little button on the center. And so now you have a really simple purse card that you can put together in just minutes. You saw it didn't take me very long. If I wasn't talking so much, I probably could have done it in like 2 minutes. So, but you can whip these out really quickly, which makes it really nice if you're doing like for a party or something like this. I guess I'll turn it this way so you can see it since my camera's that way. But it hangs. It's a cute little card. So all you would need to do to finish it up is you would just mount the invitation or the card sentiment or whatever you want on the inside of the card there. And it's really simple to make, and I actually use scraps to put these together. So it's one of those crafts that's perfect for your scrap paper. You just need a piece that's going to be 6 inches wide and 12 inches long for the main body, and then you just need a 6x6 square for the top of the purse, a few scraps of ribbon, and a flower and a button. And you could actually do anything on here. It doesn't have to be a flower. It could just be a big button. I mean, just pretty much anything. It could be some kind of, like I said, if you're making it like for a princess card, you could put a little crown on there. So there's all kinds of different ways that you could personalize this. Thank you. I appreciate you coming. Night. So this is something that's really simple to do, and it literally takes just minutes to do, and it looks so absolutely cute. And if you're having a birthday party for your daughter or something like that, you could whip these out in no time at all. You could print out the invitation information on white cardstock and just mount it right in here and be ready to go in no time at all. It really wouldn't take very long. And if you go ahead and cut out all of the pieces ahead of time, you could just assembly line them very easily. So that is my little project for the night. I hope you enjoyed the video. Before I go, does anybody have any questions? Any questions at all? Because I know when I get busy and I'm showing these, I don't look at the phone all the time, and so I miss when sometimes some people comment and leave questions and stuff. So if you have any questions, you can find out information on my blog. It's SusanGodfrey.com. You can go there to see. I try to post my videos there. And I also will post these on YouTube. So the instructions will still be there, because the bad thing about Periscope, I love Periscope. How many of y'all love Periscope? I am just in love with Periscope. But the bad thing is the videos are only up for 24 hours and then they're gone. So I save them after I'm finished recording them to my phone. And then, yeah, I love Periscope. That's my new addiction. Anyway, but after I have them where they save to my phone, and so then I go ahead and upload them to YouTube. So they're there for anybody to find them. And my YouTube name, if I can remember, is Simply Susan Blog, I think is what I'm under. But you can search for Susan Godfrey and you probably would be able to find it. And anyway, that is our project for the night. And I'm going to let y'all go, and I'm going to bed because I got to get up and go to church in the morning. So I will talk at y'all another time, and I will be having some more crafts coming up really soon. So thank you for watching.